Welcome back, guys. Happy Vlogmas day 3. It's 3 p.m. and it's Sunday for me, and we've been busy. It's full house, so I don't get a lot of quiet time. That's why I'm starting this Vlogmas day 3 a bit late. I did have some morning time with my knitting, and I still haven't accomplished everything that's on my list for today. The only thing I won't be doing is the granny square blanket because I will be crocheting a bigger plushie today, so I'm just gonna skip that part of crocheting. I'll probably manage to work on my daughter's blanket in the evening, but I'll probably just update you tomorrow. It's nothing big. So my plans for this afternoon is to make another Pokemon, but this time we are going bigger. So we will be making Umbreon, which is the black Pokemon. You can see it here. The pattern is by Snuggle Crochet. The name of the pattern is Phantom Kitty. I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm gonna bring it closer without spilling my drink. So here is the pattern for the Umbreon, and I usually make splitting animals out of hobby toucan, just because they get the perfect size without being huge. If I were to make it in a blanket yarn, it's actually impossible because Spotlight doesn't have a huge variety of colors in blanket yarn, so I can't make all of the Pokemons in blanket yarn. I usually make just Toothless or some other dragons in Spotlight yarn. So yeah, I will be making in a hobby toucan just because I prefer the size and I know the size they will end up being. Also, hobby yarn is very matte and I love the way the plushies look in hobby toucan yarn. With hobby toucan I use 5mm hook. Speaking of Spotlight blanket yarn, I've noticed on their website that they have reduced the price to $14, and when it's on 30 or 40% sale, it is only $8.40, which is very affordable now. But when I was back in store, I was in store last week because they gave me $10 coupon code for my birthday and it was expiring, so I had to use it. I just went to pick up the bag of polyfill because I'm not buying any yarn, at least not for business. They didn't have prices changed, so I'm not sure. Usually they would have to give you the price that is online if it's cheaper than in the store, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I assume the online price is the correct price. So yeah, it went from $18 to only $14, and when it's, for example, 50% off, it's only $7 for a huge 300-gram skein of blanket yarn, which is amazing. I just hope they will keep that prices, or I hope it's not a mistake online. We'll see. I also checked some of the newer yarns that have shown in Spotlight. I wasn't impressed with any. The color changes are too big, or I didn't like them. They were too busy. The only thing I could make in those yarns are probably drifts, and I have too many yarns for drifts already. I checked the mill ends. My Spotlight is boring. There's never mill ends in a plush yarn. I managed to find 2 bags, but the colorways were a disaster, and there is a lot of acrylic yarn, and yeah, I just wasn't bothered, so I only bought 1 bag of polyfill, and that's it. I'm not gonna film the whole process because I've noticed over the past 2 days when I filmed the whole time lapse of me crocheting, that footage takes around an hour to export, and to make this guy it's gonna take at least 2 hours. I feel like that exporting the whole footage of me actually crocheting the plush is gonna be too much, and I'm not sure if you want to watch me 2 hours making it. Even if it's on a higher speed, it's gonna be boring. So I'm just gonna start the process and then I'll show you the finished plushie when I'm done. So yeah, that's all for today. We've been very busy. We went shopping, we went for a lunch, and we did some cleaning and usual things you do on weekends. I know it's confusing because I'm filming 3 days earlier, so it's Sunday for me. I know it's not Sunday for you, but it has to be this way, otherwise it wouldn't be manageable. Stay tuned while we make this Phantom Kitty, or better known as Umbreon Pokemon, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this. We need some big eyes. It calls for 30 ml eyes and a nose. We'll see if I will have a good nose size. If not, we'll just skip that. And the eyes should be red. There is not a lot to choose from. This is the only reddish, and it's not fully red. It is like red and pink. I'm not sure. Like iridescence, it changes from red to pink, but it is the closest I have. So we'll just go with that. Yes, eyes are huge, but I'm gonna go with them because for Espion I ordered the white pupil eyes. They're yet to arrive, so I can't have 3 of them with different eye sizes, so we will just go with the 30 ml, even though I do think they're huge. But she also uses the same yarn weight and the same hook, maybe even smaller hook, and she uses the 30 ml, so I should be fine. This should be it. Should be fine in center with the nose. Let's see if I have the nose size. No. Luckily not a lot, and most of them is in the box. So we'll deal with that later. I should be fine. Yeah, we'll clean the mess later. I feel like nose looks ridiculous. I'm not sure even if you can see the nose. It's too small. I'm not gonna do the nose. I'm not sure even if I can do anything. There's no point of embroidering black on black, so I'll decide that later. I have to go behind you because there is the tool that I use for getting my eyes in. I can show you. This is the tool I use for my eyes. I forgot my backing. This is how it goes, and then I press it with my weight, and it's simple, quick and easy. I just do it on the table. I'm not gonna turn you around now. I just do it on the table against fabric so it doesn't scratch the eye. So here are the eyes. They don't look really nice at the moment, but with stuffing I will spread the face and fill up this front part and it would look perfect. At the moment it's not looking good, but trust the process. When stuffing the head with shaping, you need to make sure to spread the stuffing on the outer edges, especially the cheeks, the nose, anything that was shaped. You just want to spread the stuffing on the outer edges of the sphere, and then you just add in the middle, the last. And always try to shape everything correctly, especially because there are cheeks, there is nose, there is a lot going on here. And I stuff really firmly. Stuffing a plushie is like cardio. Yeah, a proper workout for me. Almost done. Looking great. You see how the eyes are looking better now that it's stuffed. You can see the nose shaping, and there is cheek shaping also going here. So here is the finished head. This is what the bottom looks like. So now off camera I'm gonna do the ears. These are the only thing that is not crocheted in. They have to be sewn on, and the rest of the body is, all the parts are done before the body and then they are crocheted in. And then in the end all you do is crochet body to the head, and that's like 8 or 9 stitches. That's the easiest thing you have to crochet. It's really easy. This is the start. In an hour or two maybe I'll show you the rest. And I'm all done. It took a while, but it was well worth. Look at this. I adore all the splooting animals. They are so easy. Patterns are so well written, straightforward, not a lot of sewing. They can sit, they can sploot. Just amazing. I'm looking forward to have all 3 of them. I haven't decided on the price yet, but they're definitely gonna be more expensive than just the basic splooters because there was a lot more work. Those ears are huge, tail is huge, so yeah, it was a bit of more work, and then you have to do all of these tiny pieces that you just sew on. So yeah, it was a bit of sewing, but nothing I wouldn't do again. It's just amazing. Look how cute. Yeah, and the perfect size. Amazing. And that is it for today. I didn't film a lot, but I did a lot. I do consider these plushies like a bigger make of the day. I could have, of course, made more, but I don't have to rush. I don't have a lot of markets coming next year, so I have plenty of time to spread my makes through the year. I will update you tomorrow on my knits and all the other makes, and yeah, I'm happy I did this. This was a big make I planned for Vlogmas, and yes, I will be making Evie and Espion also, and then we'll continue also with smaller ones. So thank you for tuning in today. I really have to say I do enjoy this Vlogmas. I thought that editing would be daunting and that I wouldn't like it, but I don't mind it, especially now that I have shortened the videos and then I'm more straightforward and I know what I'm doing, so editing doesn't take a long time. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm actually really excited for this, and I think it's manageable. At this point I think I can continue through the whole Vlogmas, and yeah, I hope you enjoy, guys, too. Let me know if you have any questions. Just pop them down below and I'm happy to every day answer some of your questions. If there's anything technical, let me know. Whatever your thoughts are, and what were you working on while I was working on my Umbreon. Thank you for watching, and until tomorrow, happy crafting.